Alright, this YouTube's going to be on my 3 Pontons. Some folks are wanting to buy them, and truthfully I've just got too many projects. And anyway, so we'll start. This is the 1960 190 diesel. No title, hasn't ran since the 80s. No taillights. The bumpers, I have those. There's the 190D emblem. Window panels, door panels for one of the 3 cars I got here. All the rubbers are worn out, you can see. I'm going to highlight all the bad stuff. Taillights are gone. All the tires are worn out. Suspension's worn out. We got some wear here. The glass is all good. Some damage like this on the other side. Front glass are really nice. $1,000 piece of glass. Let's see what we got. Oh, the blue tape, if you're wondering. Summertime, it's 110 degrees. Wasps like to go everywhere. Floor pan's gone. I can stand on that. Put a battery in this and it will crank the starter motor, and the motor spins. I'll show you why it doesn't start. Seats are toast. No horn. There's some more panels. Rear seat is toast. There's all the chrome trim for a couple cars. It's really a cool little car, man. Okay. These things, all of them are missing these pieces. Worn out. Like I said, I'm going to highlight all the negatives. Don't like dealing with whiners. Okay, like I said, positives. Windows are all fantastic. Expensive glass. No top piece. That's gone. All of them are missing that. Needs a new plunger. Needs a new voltage step up, step down. Mercedes Source has that. Heater box. Somebody's idea of a heater box. Original's long gone. It's a nice motor. It's got this heat screen. Radiator's good, doesn't leak. Gas tank doesn't leak. Walking around the car. It's a neat old car. They really are. They're a lot of fun. They're just, you know, hate to say it, they're pretty gutless, but they're elegant cars. I think Mercedes made something like 400,000. Rust here, and I have all the trim. I have all the trim for this. Let's see. Not a bad old car. Okay, so that's the 1960 190 diesel, no title. I just have an old registration. Got it from some guy with, man, like a truckload, 2 truckloads of parts, and that's why I bought it, just to get all those other parts, which I put to use. And I'm only selling those. I'm not selling anything else. These 3 Pontons. Let's take a look. This guy here is a 1959 Ponton. Got this from a guy who his grandfather was a Mercedes enthusiast, and the old timer croaked, and this was one of his cars, and he didn't quite finish it, but he was just gearing up to paint. And these bumpers are actually off of the red car, but I'm using it on this car because if I was going to keep one, it'd probably be this guy. And all kinds of more panels for doors and interior pieces. Whole bunch of these may not even be to this car. Wings. You know, I think the guy painted it blue. I just don't know. I think so. Nice glass. It's gonna be interesting getting around this Indian. Okay, we will jump over this. This one, all the steel is in really good shape. This guy fires up. it smokes. See, floor pans are in good shape. There's your doors. I have those door covers. Once again, missing that. Seats are nice. They're covered. More trim panels, more glass. I guess we could just start this up. Let's turn the key. Okay, walking around the car. This one smokes. I do have new pistons. I have a top end kit for it, brand new from Germany. Nice glass. And missing that guy. Engine's really sweet. This thing sat for, God, I want to say 15, 20 years, maybe even longer. And I just fueled it, oiled it, and fired right up. And no heater boxes on this guy. Brakes, and it drives, but it smokes. That Optima battery, if I sell these cars, that's probably staying with me. It's a $350 battery. This one, I'm not sure. I think I rebuilt the gas tank and the radiator. I'm not 100%. Maybe I didn't on this one. No, I don't think I did. But this one's a good car. What else can we show you? So, got a little ding there. Like I said, the blue tape is wasp protection. Like I said, in the summer times, this place is wasp heaven. Panels are nice and straight. Tires are junk. I'd definitely get some tires. It's just a neat old car. Neat old car. Okay, this is a 59 190 diesel. This is a 59 180 diesel. Diesel pump I pulled out of it. It does not work. The diesel pump does not work. 100% does not work. It's got some front end collision here. Nothing really bad. Missing that again. Here we go. The little lights are kind of worn out. This guy here, I pulled the diesel pump out because it definitely did not work 100%. Heater box is present. Got the motor to turn, but it won't ignite because, you know, no fuel. I never even got it to pop. But that's maybe because I had too much air in the lines. But so you've got your voltage regulator there. Okay, so the pump, I got a new one of those from Mercedes Source. That's a very nice unit, well worth whatever he charges. Yeah, there's that nice little ding there. This car came out of originally out of Idaho. Belonged to some potato god, and his kids sold it to me. Windshield's gone. You'd have to replace this one anyway. Somebody shot it up with BB guns. I've got this handle here somewhere. We'll walk around here. Not a bad car at all. So, all kinds of stuff. More window panels. This one's got a top. There's the original steering wheel. I have the centerpiece for the steering wheel. You can see. And the seats are just got some old Persian rugs covering them. A lot of stuff. Cigarette boxes. Let's see if we can get over to here. Hard to see. This is a 180 diesel. So you can see your 180 diesel emblem there, right? And let's see if we can open this guy up. This one's got some taillights. And got some spare tires. Got a worn out ring gear. I replaced a ring gear on this. Neat old car, really neat. This one does not have anything but surface rust like this on the bottom. I haven't found any areas I can put my hand through it like this. So this is my first winter that it's covered up like this. I just built this, my friends built this for me. Paid them. This car cover. Do not have keys for the door handles. I might, but I don't think so. Tires worn out on this. And that could be the original paint. I think if once that Bosch fuel pump injector is rebuilt, I think this will run. The guy that who owned this had a whole fleet of cars, and this was like a Sunday car, and it sat in a barn once it wouldn't run anymore, and then it came down here when the grandfather passed away, another grandfather, and left it to this one fellow who I bought it from, and it's a nice car. It's a neat old car. Let's take a look what the last registration was. Oh, look at that. 1971. So it was driving in 71, Vietnam War. Hey, this one's got the little levers for the windows. Yeah. If I didn't have some really fantastic deals coming up in the works, I wouldn't even be considering selling these, because they're just neat cars. Just park them and tinker with them. What can I tell you? So this one, the 180 diesel, the brakes are gone, so gonna need a new master and brake service, and if you get that diesel pump fixed, I think this is gonna be a runner. Then you got to do your electrics. This guy here, the 6190 diesel, like I said, I got the pistons and I've got the top end kit to rebuild the top end. It does smoke. I did the Rizor, the, what do they call that stuff you add to your oil and it makes it diesel. Oh man, what's it called? Let's go look for it. You add that to your oil and it thins the oil. It starts with an R. It cleans the oil. It's like adding diesel gas to the oil. And it starts with Rizorline or Rizor. I don't remember. God, I'm tired. I work 17-hour days. I am fucking exhausted. But anyway, but this one does smoke, and so this one would definitely need that top end kit service. I'm not really sold on doing sea breeze or sea foam in the fuel. I mean, it probably does some. Maybe marble mystery oil is a way to go. But so the worst one is the red 190 diesel, which is a 59. You know, you get floor pan rust, you get that suspension rust, the tires are shot, interior is shot, the steering column is loose because all those bushings are worn out, the motor mount, those are worn out, but I really think that one will fire up. Not sure why that one was parked. Probably they just got old. The owners just got old and died. That's my guess. I got that from a guy, and I want to say he had that in a storage unit. I think he bought that from somebody that had a storage unit or something like that. But what's weird about Salt Lake, Utah, is These people that had these cars probably all knew each other back in the day when they were driving them and monkeying with them. Wasn't that many people living out here. So that's that. My 55 Porsche is not for sale. Money means nothing to me. I don't give a shit. I've got to do some steering wheel repair on that guy. Alfa Romeo, that runs great. Just valve guides are worn out. But 3 Mercedes-Benz cars. Here's how it works. You come out in person, pick them up, pay cash. No PayPal, no checks, no wires. You just pay cash, and they're yours. I don't want to be a bigger asshole than I am, but I'm not going to play the I give you one price and you try to lowball me. I don't play that game. So it's just one price. If you don't like it, then don't buy them. No big deal. They'll just be here until I get to them. You know, I've had people actually come out here years ago when I was selling bikes that would lowball me, and they drove another 2,000 miles back home. You know, I told them what the price was. They came out here figuring they're going to skin me, and forget it. You're just going back home with your money. Don't matter to me. Anyway, 3 cars. And I do have a pile of parts that are in the cars, and there's some more bumpers here. And yeah, these bumpers are going to be used for the red car. So, but anyway, neat cars. I'm sure there's probably, I would guess, 15 grand worth of parts if you parted them out, or a lot more. Who knows? I don't know. But at least the motor's not stuck. That one probably is in the same shape motor-wise as this one, whereas when it does run, it probably will smoke. That would be my guess. But real sad story about this one. Got it from this kid who his grandfather died, and squirrels were living in it. And holy shit, there must have been a pickup truck load of walnut shells in it. But wiring, I haven't seen any wiring that was destroyed, so not a concern. All this trim I have, see, there's more trim there. Anyway, and this car does not have the door handles. That's right, somebody stole those. None of the cars have the front hood Mercedes insignia. No taillights on this one either. But you can buy all that stuff. So, alright gang, there they are. 3 Mercedes-Benz Pontons for sale. Catch you on the next YouTube.